Hello, my name is Oberon Quince.
And I'm Evelyn Houston.
And this is my company. Today we're here at Denver Comic Con in scenic Denver City, Colorado, answering 35 of the numerous questions given to us on our Tumblr page. So, let's get on with it, shall we?
What's everyone's favorite food?
Personally, I like fried tortillas. Just stick them in a pan and that's beautiful.
Boston cream pie.
Soylent Green.
Anything candy related.
Darjeeling tea, black.
Food.
I would have to say enchiladas.
Any other films planned? Why is Ava the only girl? Aren't there more? And aren't there people outside of the company that are your allies?
Well, I guess I haven't been formally introduced. I'm the new medic and physician and psychologist.
She's fully licensed.
Dr. Delilah Almadeus. And, well, I'm glad that I could save Evelyn from the clutches of the male embodiment of the household.
Thank you very much, Delilah. Before I joined the company, I traveled a lot, so I have a lot of allies. But I gotta say, my closest ones are Tomas, Finnegan, Jackie, the Silent Man, Ezekiel, and Cephas.
Because we are proud citizens of the Red Fork Empire, well, some of us are, we have the alliance of His Excellency Justinian Stanislaus and Margaret A. Pye, among many other citizens.
This pie's fantastic.
Several? I think.
Well, my best friend before joining the company is actually a pirate named Isabella. And I don't actually know where she is right now. She's probably running around getting drunk and stealing ships. But I do love her dearly, and she's like my sister.
Me, myself, and I.
Oh, and what about enemies?
Freeloaders have got to be the worst enemies.
Don't forget the dog.
Believe it or not, Mary Poppins.
Cephas.
The agency.
Admiral Zidania H. Magister.
Freaking Ambrosius Council and the Brothers of Mordred. I swear to God, just because I take the stupid glove, they're out to kill me. I do not need that on my plate, though it's kind of fun to see their faces.
Hey, that's the same reason I have enemies. It's because I stole something.
To be fair, they're villains, so I don't feel bad about it.
What does Holt's dog look like?
Well, a dog. No, he's actually kind of like a little tank thing with legs and fire. Lots of fire.
You find yourselves in the situation of the Donner Party. In order to survive the cold winter, one of you must be sacrificed and eaten. Who is it, and why?
That's a weird question, but let's see. Maybe him or her. Oh, thanks.
What is everybody's favorite word? Mine's superfluous.
Well, I like shenanigans mediocre. Ooh, purple's nice color. Violet. Don't you love the way that...
Indeed.
Winterfields.
Sugar.
Word.
Deception.
Supercalifragilistic.
Stop! Bloody stop!
Who uses most of the hot water?
Okay.
I don't even shower!
Tea, coffee, liquor, or soup?
I have to say soup.
Supercalifragilistic.
Yes.
Liquor?
Gasoline.
Tea.
Tea or coffee? Mostly tea.
Why can we not have nice things?
Because it's my money and I don't want Andrew breaking stuff I've paid for.
Hey, I paid for some of the things I broke.
No.
that one thing that involved a thing that involved explosives. I fixed it, then broke it again, and that's the important part, is that I fixed it before I broke it.
Isaac always gets me nice things, he just doesn't know it.
In one word, Andrew.
You still owe me a new bookcase.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Poe wrote on both. Where does that
Da-da-dum.
If Superman and Batman got into a fight, how long would the quiche need to be in the oven?
Here we go.
Well, probably 62 years, but it really depended on how long the widgets were along the scope of the reality bend, and depending which dimension you were in, too. But you could probably use this gun to determine. No, you couldn't do that. But oh yes, the carpet's on fire, by the way. Did you know that? No, the carpet on fire. We'd spot it. Oh, 62 seconds then.
I don't even like quiche.
What is the best kind of mustard to use when making chocolate chip cookies?
I'm not doing this.
If Johnny has 30 candy bars and he eats all but one, what does Johnny have?
Sadness.
It's alright. It's alright.
We'll stop by the candy shop later.
What female pop singers from the 1980s would you ship yourselves with?
What's the 1980s? That hasn't even happened yet.
David Bowie.
Why does the moon cry when the South African willow weeps tears of happiness over the bison's grave?
Brian?
I love you.
Fine, come
Bye.
back.
Be home before midnight on Tuesday.
You can't run from us.
He loves it.
What should I do if life gives me lemons? Should I make lemonade? Should I find someone who life has given tequila? Or should I throw the lemons back at life?
You know, in all of my travels, I've learned something. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
What is swag, and how do I catch it?
Swag, as I know it, is commonly referred to what you gain of value from something else, such as treasure or valuables. It's usually what pirates have. So, I suppose if you want to get swag, you'd have to steal something of value from something else.
Alternatively, sharing needles.
You didn't have to pop in like that.
Hop in.
I'm sorry.
He's doing that thing again. Bye. I know. We still love you.
Did you know my longest toe is nearly as long as my pinky? Well, did you?
Where do you find these people?
I inquire as to the state of the Vatican cameos. Do you know the way to San Jose?
No.
I'm afraid not.
I don't know.
I'm ashamed of you. All you have to do is not make a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Duh.
Sure,
Everyone is suddenly a fairy tale character. Who are you?
Belle, but like the movie version with all the books and the library and just glorious.
The Scarecrow. If I only had a brain.
You don't. Batman, because both of my parents are dead.
Maybe Hansel or Gretel, because they get to eat the candy house. I like the idea of that.
Winston Churchill.
Mary Poppins!
Just a spoonful of sugar makes them...
One more time. One more time. Rumpelstiltskin. I don't need to explain myself.
Who here can actually shoot a gun?
Well, it can't be that.
Whoa!
Be careful.
If you could have chosen your name, what would it have been?
Shiera. That face too.
Thaddeus.
Jonathan B. William Arthur III of the Grand Court of the Schema of Williams.
First name to be Sugar, and then my last name to be Kane.
Pikachu.
Bert, then I could be a chimney sweep.
Probably David, because no one expects anything bad from Davids.
You remind me of the Babe.
What babe?
With the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
How much company could a Quince Company quince if a Quince Company could quince company?
Whomever you are, you're a mother pheasant plucking, sheet slitting, pickled pepper picker.
I disagree.
What is everyone's favorite flavor of ice cream? Mine is Rocky Mountain oysters.
Probably vanilla.
Ice cream.
Cold?
Such a hard question. I like all of them. Don't make me choose, please.
Gasoline.
Hazelnut.
Raspberry sherbet.
What is your choice method of negotiating with your enemies?
You know, different people handle arsenic at different levels. Would you like an almond cookie by the way, please?
Bullets.
This thing that does death.
Well, you see, I have multiple methods. There's running away, there's crying, there's screaming for help. Usually all three.
Enemies? What enemies?
Torture.
Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart?
How the music can free her
Whenever it starts and it's magic, if the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old child.
What are your favorite novelty items?
Trick dice.
Winston Churchill.
Candy.
Gasoline makes things go on fire, so gasoline.
Whoopee cushion. Waka waka.
Snakes in the can.
Boogity boogity.
What are your sleeping habits like? Personally, I'm nocturnal.
There's a bed in my room, but I usually fall asleep in like the armrest, like the armchair in the library, because it's actually mostly soundproof. So Winterfield's explosions don't wake me up.
Sleep is for the weak! The weak!
I sleep naked, just in case anybody wanted to know.
I did.
What is your advice for your younger viewers?
To all of our young fans out there, I'd simply like to say, follow your dreams and venture on, little adventurers. Venture on.
Kick logic out and make the impossible possible, because that's the way Team Quince Company rolls.
Shut, just don't die. That's probably the best advice I can give.
Also, don't sign any contracts if you're intoxicated. That's what happened to mine.
No.
So, about Delilah. How is she fitting in? Doing alright? Keeping herself healthy? Taking good care of her lungs? Love, Cephas.
Well, I can gladly say that I've been enjoying my time with the company very much. I've made tons of new friends, a lot of new allies, I've met a lot of interesting people, and I've grown rather fond of them, and if anything were to happen to any of them, I think I would be upset. So I'm going to keep it best in my power to make sure that they stay healthy and that they stay unmedicated and save us!
Oh, I'm having tea with him next week.
He's a very nice guy. I sold him some of my secrets.
What?
Don't tell him they're lies, though, all of them.
When you're driving down the river and the wheels of your canoe fall off, how many pancakes does it take to roof a doghouse?
Purple.
Well, on behalf of all of us in the company, I would like to thank everyone who sent in questions. If this becomes a popular thing, we might do it again sometime. So, reporting from Denver Comic Con, this is Oberon Quince and Company Adventurers signing off. Venture on, my friends.
Ja,